Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. And what we have here is that it seems that Portland, Oregon is being cleared of Antifa. Antifa is had their encampments pretty much eradicated, or at least removed by Antifa police, because apparently the administration got in gear and said, like, no, we're not dealing with this anymore. So that's something that is ongoing here, and we're going to be talking about that and a few other things as well. So without further ado, let's get into this. So we have this here from Eric Daugherty saying, Antifa in shambles. Not a single person outside the ICE Portland facility after police raid their encampment. Their encampment has been completely shut down. Not a single member of Antifa. They can no longer be here. Huge. And this is from Nick, I believe from Nick Shirley. So here we go.
Antifa in Portland has lost their battle. You have absolutely nobody outside the ICE building right now. Their encampment has been completely shut down. You do not see a single member of Antifa, as the police actually came in today and said they cannot no longer be here. It looks like a hoarder's house here, but you have quite literally everything from bucket full of medicine, toothpaste, floss, you have food right here, you have all sorts of medical gear as well. They had boxes full of masks, and they had a load supply of water.
Now, guys, I want you to understand one thing here. This all costs a lot of money. So again, you're going to have to explain to me on how they were able to get a lot of this stuff. Because here's the thing. If you are working individual and you say that things are tough, right? And things are tough for you to get around and do what have you, then you're not going to have the money to buy some of this stuff. Sure, you'll have money to buy water here and there or what have you, but this is a lot of stuff, and you're going to see out through the more of this video that this is not just like cheap stuff here.
They had all of their supplies and party supplies in here, and they even had things such as fridges, and they even had a barbecue here as well. So
it's a grill. I don't know what you're doing here, but it's a grill. This is the difference. Barbecue is being cooked like on a grill or something. Please get your things straight, buddy.
This is the end of Antifa for right now.
See, I don't know what that is, but it is an ice cooler or an ice chest or what have you. It cools your it makes things cold to where it lasts longer. All right, come on. I don't know what brand it is, but again, that's expensive. Now, I'm going to show you the average price of what an ice chest or what have you would be, and this is not a cheap thing. That people can just go out and buy this and then just leave that there, all right? That's not something that you would do.
Now, it's been completely dismantled. Here is the barbecue they had right here.
And there you go. That's another grill that's just there, which is probably around at least $80 to $100+ there for that grill. Like, not necessarily cheap here.
Absolutely is gone. Antifa no longer here on the streets of Portland. It's like the Patriots, the pro-Trump people came in here and outnumbered them for the first time in a long time. And this could be the downfall of Antifa here in Portland, Oregon.
Perfect. And we have this here as well. Antifa takes massive loss in Portland after our intense pressure campaign. Portland police have forced Antifa to dismantle their camp outside of ICE Portland. A sergeant declared laws will now be enforced in the area of ICE Portland, including public drinking, disorderly conduct, jaywalking, and more. Watch as these terrorists melt down as they move their crap off the sidewalk. We are winning. Keep pushing, Patriots. So this is what we have here. We're not going to show you the full thing here. Obviously, when I do my stream, which will most likely be Tuesday or Wednesday, one of those 2 days, it's happening, guys, 100%. And we're going to do a full length thing to show all of this.
Yeah. So while I have a little bit of attention over here,
yes, sir,
we are going to be more seriously enforcing over the next couple days disorderly conduct in the second degree. If somebody goes in the street, they're blocking traffic, that's disorderly conduct second degree. People are going to be going to jail for that. People are going to be arrested. Drinking in public, that's a city code violation. We're seeing someone drinking, that's liquid death. I see you right there, partner. I see you right there, partner. I like liquid death. If we see people drinking alcohol in public, that is a city code violation. We're going to be taking proper action on that.
Love it.
Jaywalking, we're going to be seeing proper action on that. Something like this, we need
Is
to make
that
sure we have
disorderly?
sidewalks open.
Jaywalking is legal in Oregon.
Not under all circumstances.
Yes, it is.
So, if we're seeing people
have a
doing
question, sir.
violations such as this, people's sidewalk egress not possible, we're going to be trying to correct that so people can be following these laws. Do you
Thank you, sir.
understand? All right.
Can I ask on the jaywalking thing? That's second degree disorderly?
So if they're blocking traffic in the street, that is
okay.
technically when we get this disorderly conduct in the second degree.
Oh, that works. Okay.
All right. All right, hey, everybody here, we got a couple more things we're going to work on down the sidewalk. They are working on opening this up. We're going to come back and check on it. We need people to the best of their ability. The sidewalk is open.
Okay.
We are going to ask, please, let's not make disturbances while they're opening it.
Okay.
But we are going to be coming back to make sure that it's open so people can use it, okay?
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to get there right here.
Thank you.
We need the crowd to move so that we can get the sidewalk clear. We will
You
clear
guys
the
have
sidewalk.
somewhere you guys can bring all
Yes,
this stuff?
we need the crowd to move those so that we can
How
do
much room do you
Because
need
the
for
crowd
it?
is
all of it. We need
So-
room to get people in and out. We need cars to
All
come
right.
in here so we can load up our shit. We need to load up our shit. Can you
Hey,
please
somebody
get
go
the
get
crowd
that
to
wagon
move
fly.
so that we can do that, please. That
Okay.
will be so much
I
better.
can't 100% control people's freedom of movement, but I can try to tell them to give you some space so you can do that, okay?
Thank you. We're just asking.
I've told this group right here that while
so
they're
we
moving
can-
around this canopy, while they're doing this, they may need to go in the street if they want to get past to go down the street. We're going to have to tolerate that right now because it's impassable right now, okay?
Sir, all of these people here. There is a second sidewalk you guys can use. What are we trying to get out of here? There is a second sidewalk you guys can use so that we can move and create a walkway.
So you guys get the gist, right? You guys get the gist of what's going on. Obviously, I will show more of this later on, of what's being doing here, because obviously there's more to it. But again, I'd rather do this on a stream than have it show you in a video. I want to try to make my videos as short as possible. Sometimes I can't because there's too much information. So we have this here, exclusive. It's been a rough night for Antifa militants in Portland. Cops shredded their refueling tent. Several comrades got arrested, and MAGA patriots outnumbered far-left activists in front of the ICE building. Also managed to show how these activists in Black Bloc are unusing a safe house nearby to store supplies for riots.
Once again, all of these Antifa militants who have been cleared out of the tent are bringing their supplies to the safe house just a block away from the Portland ICE facility. So it's evident again. They call this quote-unquote Chandler's house. He's the guy who's essentially allowing this to happen, but I mean, this is crystal clear evidence of what's happening here right now. All the resources being brought in there. There's the lookout there. It's incredible.
Filming a private residence is illegal, right?
Yeah, and this is their actual hideout and stuff like that. Like like you see it. And guys, I want to show you this as well because I think it's important. Now I'll do this live for you all to see here. It's going to be simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the ice chest, and we're going to look at ice chest cooler, and you can see here to where the average price of these damn things are $100 to $250. Walmart you could probably get a 60, but that's not the one we're even seeing here, right? Like the average is between like 50 and 100 to 100. I know these things because my family gets this stuff, all right? And the type of ice chest that we see there is doesn't look like it's going to be pretty cheap, all right? So and then if you go even do a grill, you could go look at a grill here. And of course, this is not the typical stuff. So some of this stuff is going to be really expensive. Some of this is not. So you can see this is $130 right here. This is 19, which is not what the one we've seen here. So you can see here, even this right here, this little grill here, the one that we've seen there is like 150. So like I wasn't lying when I'm talking about like the actual price of these things. Now you're gonna say like, well, JM Reports, people could just bring their own stuff or what have you. I'm like, yes, guys, they can. But the amount of medical supplies that you see here, that you
It's a
see,
medical gear.
like all this medical gear, the amount that it is, the way it's laid out, the organization, like this is not like you would have to think that everybody would have to bring all their stuff into this in order for it to like actually be anything, right? And that's the problem that I have is that every last one of these people would have to bring their own stuff or what have you, and that's the only other way that you could ever manage to do it. But we know that they're being paid by NGOs, and this has been shown multiple times. So again, the Antifa is in shambles. They're being eradicated, and finally Trump is getting on his ass and doing something here. We're making these Portland police be held accountable because now I think they're in trouble. I don't think that it's not going to be looking great. So guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and always take care. And by the way, guys, try to sign up to my members thing. There's emotes and all this other stuff that you can provide. You get access to my Discord. I would give free access to my Discord, but I don't want actual trolls in my Discord or what have you. It's pretty annoying. So I'm not going to deal with that. Maybe I'll make it out to be free, but as of right now, the Discord is locked behind a paywall, and we'll get that sorted out. But sign up to my members channel. I like to have more people there. I like to be able to keep doing this for ongoing. And not just that, I would also like to do interviews. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.